So, been a busy day, but also kind of like a slow day. Just mostly spent most of it editing the vlog and doing some AFK farming on Minecraft on the new server. Just got the vlog done. It's a bit longer than usual, but I think the stuff that I left in was interesting, so I didn't want to cut it more just to make it shorter, especially since it's right now kind of the only video that goes out a week. But hoping that in the next few days I can fix that. I'd like to try to do some recording tomorrow. Today is a bit out of the question just because it's already dinner time and everything, and my ribs and everything from sitting at the computer and working on the vlog are just kind of in too much pain. And it's not like just like, I know I'm slouching right now, but it's not like posture and stuff. Like, I have a footrest, I have a lumbar pillowy thing. I'm trying to be as good as I can about posture and everything. It just is. So but I did get the vlog done, and I think overall it was a really good week last week. There was a lot of pain, frustration, anxiety, depression. So you wouldn't think it was a good week, but I did get a lot done, and I did manage to stay relatively positive all week, even considering some of the things that did happen. So I think it went rather well. But yeah, it's pretty much the only thing I've got done today, other than taking it easy and taking breaks and making sure that I didn't overwork myself. So we're probably just gonna have dinner and watch a movie, catching Tim up on The Hobbit right now. So we're going on to the second movie of The Hobbit. But yeah, just a relatively laid back kind of day, just kind of recuperating from last week, editing the vlog, and mentally preparing myself for the week ahead. Tuesday, and it was too hot to really do anything today. I did end up recording for the first time in over a month and a half. I recorded 2 episodes of Life in the Woods, going up for today. Gonna try and get something else up for tomorrow. Probably part of the live streams, which I'm rendering right now. And it's just so hot. Oh, and I've also not been wearing my glasses for the last like 3 days because I'm seeing if that's part of what causes my headaches, is if it's actually my eyes or the screens or my glasses or a combination of them or what. So far I have had less eye strain, even though I've spent a lot of time at the computer. The only time I've put my glasses on was to watch a movie, like while sitting in bed, so we'll see. But just feeling kind of down. So I'm gonna go distract. So of course, started recording finally yesterday. I only did 2 videos because just even after 2 videos I could feel the strain on my throat, and I really didn't want to push anything more than I had to, so I'm just slow and steady. But yesterday I started recording for the first time after over a month and a half, almost 2 months. Today, road construction has started, like right by our house, so, and of course every dog in the every dog in the neighborhood thinks it's a personal attack on their home, and they're all barking up a storm, so That's fun. Also, we're pretty much out of bird food, fat balls, stuff to make fat balls, and pretty much anything bird consumption, bird, 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 the stuff birds eat, not eating the birds. We're pretty much out of everything. And even like Tesco and stuff hasn't had anything, so we might have to make a trip into town pretty soon. Not sure. Just because they're voracious and they're very sad because there's no food in the yard. We've also just kind of been limiting what's available in the yard at a given time, specifically because the starlings all like to fight over it. So we kind of like to put everything out, take everything back in, you know, depending on the time of day, just so they're not all squabbling out there. But I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah. But anyways, I'm probably going to record some more today anyways, because depending on the way the doors and windows are, you're probably not going to hear it, and even if you do, it's not that big of a deal. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to record today. Yesterday I just recorded Life in the Woods. Kind of want to just record more Life in the Woods, but it's probably better to split things up, do something different. I might do Stardew, I might do a new game. Not entirely sure, but I'm also going to try to catch up on the comments for the last 2 videos. I'm not sure if I ever really talked about this, but I stopped answering or even really reading comments for a few months there. Just because it wasn't, like, I had this guilt and this pressure in myself that I felt like I had to, because I always had, I felt like I had to answer and read every single comment. And especially after a mod pack launch, it becomes very overwhelming, and even before that, you know, you get some hateful comments, and it was one of those things where I just had to let it go. Like full on Elsa here, I had to let it go, and I just had to not worry about it. And then now I'm just kind of getting back into like, okay, I'm strong enough now. I'm not as worried about having like a freaking breakdown. And I know a lot of the comments have been really, really positive, so it's not you guys, it's just my capability of handling it. So I am trying to, especially while I'm only doing 1 or 2 videos a week, which hopefully should change this week. I do want to try and get back on top of actually reading and answering all of the comments. So it is so hot. It's like not even lunchtime and I'm sweating just standing here, and I know my window's open, but that's like, it's the only way to get air in here. It looks really cloudy though, so hopefully it's just kind of muggy and we get a sweet lightning storm. That's what I'm like, fingers crossed. Best case scenario, it chucks rain down and we get a sweet light show. But for now, I'm gonna just try to record. You kidding me? dropped your giant seed. Okay, try again. I'm going to hold it with my feet and pick it. Plant update. So we still have 4 pretty lively looking lemon cucumber plants. This one in particular is doing really well, and we do have at least one of them. Yeah, at least one of them does have a bloom on it. So they're doing okay. Not quite as well as spaghetti squash. I think there was at least 9 confirmed blossoms that actually had part of like a fruit, well, squash going on there. So this has really kind of taken over, and as you can see, we've got plenty of little BB spaghetti squashes coming in. We also have a, where are you? We have a, oh, there you are. We have a toad friend. Leave him alone. And then, so we just kind of made some more space, moved some plants around so that this could kind of take over and not just take over on top of other plants. The lavender is finally starting to actually kind of look like lavender. This is kind of purpling up, and on those little stalks there's other little blossoms, and there are some other little blossom spears coming up, so probably going to move that to a bigger pot soon. Strawberries are doing well. Got all kinds of little fruits on there that we've been kind of removing and such, but it's a very big bushy plant. Our 3 little rescue tomatoes are also rather large, and all 3 of them have blossoms going on. This one has blossoms, and this one has blossoms right here. So all 3 of them are very, 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 very happy, and we did just kind of trim them up a bit. Still haven't figured out where this is going. Still have little grass bits. And let's take a look at the herbs. So the apple mint is kind of taking over this whole corner. The thyme, still kind of not, I mean, like, it's happy, but it's very tiny. Rosemary is actually starting to get some oomph back to it. It's getting a bit stronger, getting a bit greener. The regular mint has blossomed. We just kind of let it do its own thing. We thought about trimming it, but we didn't. The sage has kind of perked up a lot more, and the buddleia has actually started getting some color, and some of the blossoms are actually blooming. So all the ones on the bottom are blooming first, but there are bloom spears all the way up, and then even so they'll have a bloom, 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 bloom. And that is going to be attracting a lot of bees and butterflies very soon. You see that? Like, it's got a bloom there. Blooms, blooms, blooms. All these little bloom spears. And then the blackberry, I think we're going to move. Not sure. But it also is actually blossoming. So there are lots of little buds all over the place. Little buds, little buds, little buds. And it does have 2 or 3 very vigorous spears kind of coming directly up. And then all of these leaves, I mean, like, some of these leaves are pretty big. Not as big as a spaghetti squash, but it's very vigorous and very happy. So all in all, it's going rather well. So yesterday went well. I think it was our screen-free day. I don't really get much done but I still feel like I'm kind of getting used to screen-free days, and I'm hoping like next week I'll be a lot more creative and I'll like get a lot more done, maybe do some art or something like that. Today I've done stuff, but I don't feel like I've done stuff. Mostly just computer stuff, emails and messages and rendering and uploading and all that kind of stuff. A lot of saying the word stuff, actually. I want to stream later tonight, so I'm going to try and do that, even though I'm like a little bit apprehensive. And even though I haven't recorded or anything all day, and I haven't even vlogged, but my throat is a little like, my teeth have been kind of bothering me, but I'm trying not to think about that stuff. I'm trying to just relax, and I'm just gonna play something. I'll probably play on the Minecraft server, and then I'll just happen to also be streaming, so I'm trying to just chill out about it. I don't know, I feel like it's just, on the one hand I feel like really passionate and excited and inspired, and on the other hand I feel like really pressured and scared, and at the same time I feel like, same thing, it's like I feel like I'm working really hard to get some things done, and then I feel like I'm not getting anything done, and then I don't know, so just been a weird couple of days. I guess it's also probably hormones just messing with me, so I shouldn't probably think about it too much or stress about it too much. But yeah, hoping to get a stream today, hoping it'll go well, but we'll see.